I'm back in Blackboard here, and I'm going to select the olives pictures. So the last one I did was number 3, pumpkin. Now I do number 4, olives. If I click on the image, I'm going to right click and copy. I'm going to go over to Photoshop, and I go to edit and paste, or I could do Control V on the keyboard. I pasted the eye, and now I want to use the marquee selection tool as a circle to select out the eye. I go over to the left, and here's the rectangle marquee tool. I click and hold, and I bring up the elliptical marquee tool and unclick. I'm going to click and drag my mouse over the eye picture. If you notice, my selection isn't a perfect circle and is not in the right place. If I hold spacebar on the keyboard at the same time, I can move my selection down and around the eye. If I hold the shift button, it creates a perfect circle. And if I hold both, I can move my perfect selection circle right over the olive. And there we go. Now I want to select the opposite of what's selected there, so I go to Select and Inverse. Now I'm going to hit Delete on the keyboard. I want to get rid of this selection, so I go to Select and Deselect. I go over to the Move tool at the top of the toolbar. I'm going to move my eye into position. I'm going to make this smaller by going Edit and Free Transform. Holding the Shift button, I make that eye smaller and accept the changes on the check mark. Now on this layer, I want to make 2 of them. So I can go to Layer and Duplicate Layer. It's going to bring up this. Yep, that's okay to make a duplicate. And I'm going to use the Move tool and drag the other eye off to the side. I'm going to go back to Blackboard and select my next picture. I look for number 5, vintage style glasses. Now this image is easily selected by clicking on just the black rim of the glasses using the magic wand tool. I click on the magic wand tool off onto the left. I'm going to click right in the middle of the bridge so that all of the glasses are selected. I want to select the opposite, so I go to Select, Inverse, and then Delete. And then deselect, or Control D, on the keyboard. I move this into position, and I use Control T or Edit Free Transform to size up the glasses and place them where I like them. Heading back over to Blackboard, I look for number 6, man in suit. This will make up his body. Right click on the picture, copy, go over to Photoshop, and I can do Control V or Edit Paste. This picture is too large. I will size it down using Free Transform, which is under the Edit menu. I can also push Control T on the keyboard. I'm going to size this down and hold Shift so that it maintains the same aspect ratio. I will accept this, and I will use the magic wand tool to select the white area because it's one solid color. I want to get rid of the white area, so I will just hit Delete on the keyboard. Now I could erase out the head so the head is showing up behind it, but I can use the layers. I'm going to take layer 4 and click